Imagine having a superpower that lets you read people like open books, but it comes with a catch. You're constantly exhausted, overthinking everything, and struggling to find your place in the world. Welcome to the life of an INFJ. Today, we're diving deep into the world of INFJs, one of the rarest and most misunderstood personality types out there. Don't get me wrong, being an INFJ can be pretty amazing. But let's be honest, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. Sometimes it can downright suck. Before we start, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any of our weekly deep dives into the world of personality types. And if you are unsure if you are an INFJ, click the link in the comments to take our favorite free personality test. Now, let's dive into the complex world of the INFJ, starting with suck factor number 1. The energy dilemma, always running on empty. First up on our list of INFJ struggles is the constant battle with energy levels. If you're an INFJ, you might feel like you're perpetually tired, no matter how much sleep you get. But why is that? Well, it all comes down to how INFJs process the world around them. Their highly sensitive nature means they're constantly absorbing and analyzing every little detail in their environment. It's like having a supercomputer running in your brain 24/7, and let me tell you, that takes a lot of energy. But it's not just external stimuli that drain INFJs. Their empathic abilities, driven by their extroverted feeling function, mean they're constantly picking up on and processing the emotions of those around them. Imagine feeling not just your own emotions, but everyone else's too. Exhausting, right? So what can INFJs do to manage their energy better? Here are a few tips. Create a sanctuary. Designate a quiet, peaceful space where you can retreat and recharge. Practice mindfulness. Learn to focus on the present moment to quiet the constant analysis. Set boundaries. It's okay to say no to social engagements when you need to recharge. Remember, managing your energy isn't selfish. It's necessary for your well-being and ability to help others in the long run. Suck factor number 2. The double-edged sword of insight, knowing too much. Next up, let's talk about one of the INFJ's greatest strengths that can also be a major source of frustration, their deep insight into human nature and the world around them. INFJs have an uncanny ability to see beneath the surface, understanding people's motivations and the underlying dynamics of situations. It's like they have a built-in BS detector. Sounds great, right? Well, not always. This deep understanding can often lead to a sense of disillusionment. INFJs see the potential for good in people and situations, but they also see all the flaws and shortcomings. This can make it hard for them to trust others or fully engage in experiences without overthinking. Moreover, their insights can sometimes make INFJs feel isolated. They might see things that others don't, leading to frustration when trying to explain their perspective. It's like they're playing a different game than everyone else, and that can be incredibly lonely. So, how can INFJs balance their insightful nature without letting it overwhelm them? Practice acceptance. Recognize that imperfection is part of the human experience. Find like-minded individuals. Seek out people who appreciate and understand your depth of thought. Use your insights constructively. Channel your understanding into creative or helping professions. Remember, your ability to see beneath the surface is a gift. The key is learning how to use it without letting it use you. Suck factor number 3. The friendship paradox, longing for connection, struggling to find it. Now, let's talk about one of the most painful aspects of being an INFJ, the struggle to form and maintain deep friendships. INFJs crave deep, meaningful connections. They're not interested in small talk or surface-level friendships. They want the real deal, soul-deep connections where they can share their innermost thoughts and feelings. Sounds beautiful, right? The problem is, these kinds of connections are rare, and finding them can be incredibly challenging for INFJs. Why? Well, for starters, INFJs are introverts. They're not out there constantly meeting new people and expanding their social circles. Plus, their complex, multifaceted nature means that few people really get them. INFJs often feel like they're showing different sides of themselves to different people, never fully being understood by any one person. Add to this their tendency to be highly selective about who they let into their inner circle, and you've got a recipe for a very small, or sometimes non-existent, friend group. So, what can INFJs do to overcome this friendship paradox? Be authentic. Don't be afraid to show your true self. The right friends will appreciate your depth and complexity. Join groups or communities aligned with your interests. This increases your chances of meeting like-minded individuals. Nurture existing relationships. Focus on deepening the connections you already have. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to have a few true friends than a large circle of acquaintances. Suck factor number 4, perfectionism and procrastination. The INFJ's worst enemies. All right, let's talk about a duo that plagues many INFJs: perfectionism and procrastination. These two often go hand in hand, creating a frustrating cycle that can stifle creativity and productivity. INFJs are idealists. They have a vision of how things should be, and they strive to make that vision a reality. Sounds great, right? Well, the problem is that reality rarely lives up to the perfection they envision. This can lead to a paralyzing fear of failure. Instead of starting a project and risking it not being perfect, many INFJs will procrastinate. They'll wait for the perfect moment, the perfect idea, the perfect circumstances. But here's the kicker: that perfect moment never comes. This perfectionism doesn't just apply to work or creative projects. INFJs often hold themselves to impossibly high standards in all areas of life, from their appearance to their relationships. This constant striving for perfection can be exhausting and demoralizing. So how can INFJs break free from this perfectionism procrastination cycle? Embrace imperfection. Remember, done is better than perfect. Set realistic goals. Break big projects into smaller, manageable tasks. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. Remember, growth comes from doing, not from waiting for perfection. Suck factor number 5. Career challenges. Finding fulfillment in a 9-to-5 world. Now, let's dive into an area where many INFJs struggle: finding career fulfillment. In a world that often values extroversion, quick decision-making, and a focus on the bottom line, INFJs can feel like square pegs trying to fit into round holes. INFJs crave meaning and purpose in their work. They want to make a difference, to contribute to something greater than themselves. But many traditional career paths can feel stifling or meaningless to them. Moreover, INFJs often struggle with the social demands of many workplaces. Office politics, networking events, and team-building exercises can be draining for these introverted types. And don't even get me started on open-plan offices, an INFJ's worst nightmare. So, what can INFJs do to find career satisfaction? Explore alternative career paths. Consider fields like counseling, writing, or nonprofit work that align with INFJ values. Look for flexibility. Seek out jobs that offer remote work options or flexible hours. Create your own path. Consider entrepreneurship or freelancing to create a career that aligns with your vision. Remember, it's okay to take an unconventional path. Your unique skills and perspectives are valuable. Find a career that appreciates them. Suck factor number 6. The journey to self-understanding. Late bloomers in life. Last but not least, let's talk about the INFJ's journey to self-understanding. Many INFJs report feeling like they're late bloomers in life, taking longer than others to figure out who they are and what they want. From a young age, INFJs often feel different from those around them. They have deep insights and complex inner worlds that their peers don't seem to share. This can lead to a sense of alienation and confusion about their place in the world. As they grow older, INFJs often go through a process of discovering and embracing their unique qualities. They learn to trust their intuition, set healthy boundaries, and find ways to express their authentic selves. But this process can take time, and many INFJs feel like they're playing catch-up in their 20s, 30s, or even later. So, how can INFJs navigate this journey of self-discovery? Embrace your uniqueness. Your differences are what make you special. Be patient with yourself. Personal growth is a lifelong journey, not a race. Seek out resources. Learn about your personality type and connect with other INFJs. Remember, it's never too late to become who you're meant to be. So there you have it. The hidden challenges of being an INFJ. From energy struggles and deep insights to friendship dilemmas and career conundrums, the INFJ life isn't always easy. But here's the thing. These challenges are part of what makes INFJs so unique and valuable. Your sensitivity allows you to understand others on a deep level. Your perfectionism drives you to create beautiful things. Your desire for meaningful work pushes you to make a real difference in the world. And your journey of self-discovery? It's shaping you into a wise, empathetic, and authentic individual. So, to all the INFJs out there, embrace your complexity. Your struggles are real, but so are your strengths. You have so much to offer the world, just by being your authentic self. And to those who know and love an INFJ, we hope this video has given you a deeper understanding of what's going on beneath the surface. Your support and understanding mean more than you know. That's all for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into personality types and self-discovery. And hey, INFJs, we'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep being your amazing, complex selves.